Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. Let's just look at these charts in a bit more detail. I've just been doing some research on this one here. So let's change this over. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn my screens over so we can see the other screen. Okay, there you go. So what I'm looking at in this one is I'm looking for this to be punched into some resistance here at 70.50. We have come down to 66.80 and we've broken that high this month. This is the monthly bar, and on the weekly chart we've crashed into this resistance. So we're at a bit of a juncture here, but just looking for this to go a little bit higher. I want to retest. I want a full retest of this level here. I'm going to alarm it. Yeah, I want a 71.80, 71.75 to get short. So basically another little pop higher over last week's bar and then get short. We've got a lot of data for the New Zealand dollar this week. We've got GDP and the current account, I think. Let's just have a quick look at that. Yeah, current account tomorrow expected to be good. Expected to swing back from a deficit, and then GDP expecting to drop. So we got a high tomorrow. I'll sell into that and then look to short into Wednesday. But yeah, just looking to see if that can pop up. Okay, let's continue the theme of the New Zealand dollar. This has already seen quite a big move here. At the moment, this is just a pullback into a very weak seller's bar, but I would be interested in some pullbacks on this. It's running away from us a bit already. We're 150 odd points off the lows, so let's just hope that dips into tomorrow. So things to keep an eye on, the Aussie New Zealand. This is very similar to the bar that you can see on the Euro New Zealand. Looks very similar pattern, doesn't it? Look at it. We've had a couple of weeks, and now we're just pushing up into that resistance level. So 540 is going to be crucial. We're pretty close to 540. In actual fact, we should be looking to short 540 because we've had a lower close here. So a push into 540 would be a potential sell signal for this to drop, it could potentially come and tackle parity. So we are on a crucial level, but if you stick with the trend, you should be looking for a short on this one. At that level, what do you think? What would you look for in this, guy? What's your view on this one? Are you looking to buy this dip, or are you looking to sell the high, or are you just steering clear? You're not trading it. Okay, let's move on. Let's now look at the pound. So we'll go through the time frames. Here's the monthly chart, and I've put a bright line on this 145.60, which was crucial at the April last year low. We're coming into a lot of support, but this is a lot of support from April this year. So obviously it's very the volatility is increasing for obvious reasons, and we came in and almost tested the Friday close, or the London Friday close. We were a few pips shy of London close and then sold quite drastically, leaving a very odd looking 15-minute and 5-minute chart. But we are just not holding and drifting lower. Nobody knows what's going to happen with the referendum vote, so that kind of fear and unknown territory is not good for a currency, not good for the markets. So I'm still looking for sometime this week, and it could be into US rates. It could be we see a test of 144 this week, maybe late on that Wednesday, at which point I will get short, I'll get swing trade short and look to see if that could roll over. If you look at the weekly chart, I'm looking for this to get a fifth wave. We've had two decent waves, two different waves to the downside, two short waves to the upside. I'm looking for this to be the D wave, which could potentially take us down through 140 and potentially down here. Any other big time signals? Yeah, we've got this MACD potentially turning over. We've had this stochastic hitting quite a major line of resistance, but in the fact we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and now the potential fifth wave here is a pretty nice chart. So we just need to keep shorting highs. I just need to try and get that sort of resistance level if I can this week. In the meantime, if you are swing short this already, you've got a few options. You could counter trend trade using half size positions to repair any damage to your account as we get away to the upside. You could trade the euro pound. You could at the moment this is trending up, so you could buy dips in this one to hedge your pound US trade. Otherwise, just stick to your guns. Keep your stop out of trouble. Assuming you've got a good entry, you'll need to keep your stop obviously above 145 if you really want to stay in it for a much longer term. Otherwise, be very, very patient and wait for a push into the 140 or 144. Sorry, the 400 or 440 level. Sorry, I am not thinking straight. Okay. I'll look at the Aussie US. Clinging on just. But this area up here, 45, I'm already showing signs we might roll over here. So just watch on that one. So that's it. We're going to have a proper look at the Euro US. This is holding up well. Yeah, we had this move down from 116 to 111, pushing up into this resistance zone. I think this is a tough call. It's a good start for the week, but I think we are going to roll over. It's all down to Fed on Tuesday. Now, it's a likely scenario for the Fed, as I think the majority of people probably agree, let me know if you don't agree, is that the Fed will not touch rates this month, but once we get Brexit out of the way, all things being well, they will potentially put rates up a nudge, 25 basis points next month. So if we see a push into this 114 area again, it's at that point that I would look to get short. So closing here, we've got all moving averages underneath us, and we've got 20 and 50 MA cross on this daily. So I would not look to get short that until now the best way of doing it is to wait until we get Wednesday out of the way. I think this is going to be a pretty rocky start to the week until we get you know, a lot of data out of the way. We have hardly any data today. So we'll see how that goes. Let me just turn this off. Okay. So let's look at the indices now. Moving across the indices. I started shorting at these highs. And the reason why I started shorting at these highs is because of this. I started shorting around about this 885 area here. I took it off at this support, and at the moment we're just moving sideways, just moving into a range. We had a gap down, so we had a gap fill at 865, and then a full retest of resistance zones at the just under the 900 mark. Okay. So obviously we've got an hour and 40 minutes left of this, but it doesn't look as if, you know, I'm bearish. I'm looking for this to continue to drift lower. Again, any push higher into 18,000 is going to make me want to get short. Alright, so I've taken a couple of chunks out of this. I took a chunk out of this I shorted it over Thursday night. I took it off at 8:40 on Friday, and then shorted it at 40 points higher than my exit on Friday. I managed to get entry 40 points higher than my exit on Friday and not have to sit over the weekend in a trade. So that's the kind of way I'd like to trade, and that's what I'm interested in doing. Okay, so overall looking for dollar strength, and so let's look at US dollar CAD. So I should look at this one before, shouldn't I? We've had 3 weeks of lower closes on this. So we're pushing into this 128.25 area, and at the moment selling. So I would be interested in a pullback to 127. I think I'd like to buy this at 127. If you look at this weekly chart, Coming to this area of support, big move up into moving averages, drop down, now we're consolidating at this level here with the potential for this to at least come and retest 133, 135. Again, over to you guys, what are you seeing on that chart? And it's 3-week closes, we are under this 2050 MA cross. Look at that big bullish bar here at the beginning of the month. All we've done so far is come back into this bullish bar, and as long as we can hold 128 into this week, then I think that could push higher. That's some good Canadian jobs data on Friday, which lifted this. Which dragged it down, I should say. And hence gave us the lower close on, or a push lower on Friday. Gold, we look as if we are going to test this funnel, top of this funnel pattern. We look as if we're capable of going back to 13. Good, nice couple of weeks off of a lot of support on this one. Just evidence that the fear is in the markets. Now, there are a lot of issues that the markets are grappling with now. It's not just Brexit. There's a lot of fear in these markets. Oil. Oil is pulling back. We've got a weekly topping tail on that weekly bar. So we're due a pullback. So I would look to buy 47, 45 to 47 to see if we can get another leg up. Come in contact with a lot of resistance up there, and this is just pulling back and looking to see if we can get a push higher into the summer. Commodities are doing okay. Any questions? So the main theme of my week will be looking for any kind of push higher in this pound US to see if I can maximise the volatility in this. So just picking my spot, and ultimately you can see that reversal bar up here on the 8th, what's that, Wednesday I think? Any retest of that will be a gift. Okay, so that's all I'm looking at this stage. A couple of stocks. Let's look at this one, Serco. This has actually gapped up a couple of times. We've got a gap fill at 93. I would be very interested in 93. I'm setting an alarm for that one. There's a lot of volatility, and that drifts lower in the volatility than in actual fact. That had a sell signal on Friday. The other one I was interested in was this one. These guys got a lot of exposure in emerging economies. So I'm just looking for this one to pull back into a support area. In fact, I'm going to leave that line out 477. Let's see if I can see 477 on that one. So given the sort of climate at the moment, I'm just be very, very patient on that. I'm going to see if that can do something. Alright, any questions? Anything you want me to go over? Now this DAX has got a gap at 98, but does not show any signs of trying to fill that at the moment. Okay, so New Zealand dollar and the pound are, I think, the most interesting charts out there at the moment. Okay, no questions coming in, so I'll leave it there. Nice short, sweet session. See you in the trading room tomorrow. Right, thanks guys. Bye for now.